1, 2, check it out. 1, 2. Sounds like the mic is working. Yep. It's your man DJ Green Hornet on a late night tip. You know how we do. Back with another one in the trilogy of the urban drama, part 3. The last mixtape I made, I put out last month. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, and if you're new to this channel, make sure if you're doing a replay too, so make sure you give us a thumbs up, you know, like, share, comment, donate to the show, support, all my channels, all my mixtape, all my music and stuff, you want to call it. It's on streaming services like Bandcamp, Apple Music, Spotify, things like that. So yeah, this is the Digital Dust No Bad Energy show. So yeah, basically what I'm doing tonight, this is listening and just breaking down parts of my mixtape. I'm not gonna play the full tracks. I'm gonna play some of it. And what I mostly do is like interlude type skit type joints, instrumental type stuff too. So it's not rapping stuff, it's more DJ stuff, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes I even put it in the other section, on the music, or to say what genre. Sometimes I put other, so experimental, what they call alternative and stuff like that. Know what I mean? So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm breaking it down and we're gonna listen to it. And what I'm doing is giving you guys like an insight of, each track. If you go to my page, I have so far, if I'm not mistaken, I did a breakdown and listening to each of the projects I put out, so you get a kind of like an ideal, what it's about. But at the same, not necessarily, because I don't want to give everything out. Plus, I wanted to use it to your imagination because it is art too. So yeah, thanks for everybody that's kind of been listening and watching the channels and commenting on, once in a while I get a comment and stuff. I don't get a lot of views as far as on these lives and stuff like that, but it's all good because it's for me, and I like to break down and share all my other stuff for future, for the, stuff like that. So reference. So yeah, but a few people listened to the last live, and they give it a thumbs up, which is cool. Just make sure you support all the stuff, share it, like, whatever track you like, make sure you share it and download it, let's see, yeah, go to Spotify, the DJ Green Hornet, guess that's the channel or page or whatever, and follow that, be a monthly listener. I really need to get that up. And if you follow me and stuff like that, you listen to my stuff, but then you'll get some other cool artists, mixed in that plays with my music too. So it's all good. I'm not going to be on here for too long. And tonight I don't have nothing special to say, anything like that. I think the last couple um, lives I did, I broke down, we listened to the projects. Then I had something to say pretty much towards the end, but I'm not doing that tonight. I'm just going to play some of these tracks. It's getting late and I just wanted to, knock this out for you guys. Yeah, I just want to say this album too, I was already kind of making it. And, at the same time, I was getting ready to actually put it out. I was pretty much done. Everything was done, I believe. My father passed away, so I kind of dedicate this project to my father, Lewis Mosley Jr. But it kind of fits like the theme, of kind of, where I can kind of like dedicate this one, to my dad. But at the same time, this is what it was already make, but it got some kind of things that I kind of could relate to, even like with the intro and stuff like that, kind of, towards the end and stuff. So kind of the sample sound effects and stuff like that. Um, yeah, it's inspired by, so that gangster shit, bringing that back, you know what I mean? It's bringing that hardcore back, you know, um, some other stuff too, kind of inspired back. We're getting back to that hardcore lyrics and, what I'm saying, and subject matter, I should say. Getting back to the last subject matter, but all projects, the urban drama um, projects so far almost had like a theme. First one kind of had like a mafia type street. Um, Second part two, urban drama, more subject matter with ladies and females and stuff like that. And this one, part three, is more gangster, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna play a couple of these tracks. Like I said, I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I'm gonna skip around a little bit with some, and if you like the track, like that caught your attention, you make sure you go to one of my streaming services and look for that track and download it, share it or whatever, and listen to some other stuff that's on there. That's by me. I am, kind of sort of still working on a part four. I thought I'd probably be able to get that out before Thanksgiving. Probably not, but at least by the end of the year, part four and part four just gonna tie everything together. Like I'm gonna take, something from one, two, and three. Then since it's a part four, I want to, you know, add something else too. So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah. And you gotta excuse me, guys. You see me scratching this stuff. I got bit by some, I outside all the insects and stuff. So you see me doing all this stuff, ain't nothing wrong with me except I'm itching, mosquito bites or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna play this first joint. Let me sure I got my volume and stuff up, my janky setup right here. Yeah. Once again, if you can't really hear like that and stuff like that, this is just a listener breakdown. And yeah, you're supposed to go to the my streaming service and listen to it anyways. So yeah. So like usual, I always like to set the tone off my intros. My intros always gotta be tight, you know what I mean? So this is the one I picked for the intro to set the album off. This is something I had for a while, and I had another beat for it. Then I don't know, I might want to use the other beat for something else, but I had another um beat for this first track, intro track, and I had to scrap that because it didn't fit the vibe of this project right here. So, but I had this one for a while, just had to do it over, kind of remix it. But yeah, we're gonna get into the first track. This is the intro. Let's see, hopefully you guys can hear it. I'm gonna move my speaker up a little bit. And this one's called La Primera Lives right here. And yeah, this is Urban Drama 3. Yeah, talk about my artwork. Like usual, I do all my artwork. See, got some guns on it, some kind of assault rifle type guns right here. So you already know what it is when you click on it or you about to listen to it. You know what the subject matter what it's going to be about. So it's not about hunting, some street gangster stuff right here. So shout out to all the gangsters out here, the gangsters, the pranksters, and the wanksters. So let's get on to this first track, La Primera Lives, right here. It's your man DJ Green Hornet. Yeah, let it play. Is it gonna play? Okay, it's gonna play.
Which one? Let's say. Don't matter.
It's that gangster right here.
Fuck it, home.
It's the intro right here. Gangster. Yeah, that's La Premiere Liz. That's the intro to the Urban Drama Part 3. If you like that one, check it out. Go to the Bandcamp page and, stream it and download it. So, yeah. So we're going to get into track number 2, Mr. G, Gangsta Shit. You know, you call it Mr. G, you call it Gangsta Shit, whatever you want to do. So, of course, like everything, it came with kind of like the concept and whatever. Did the production. That's me with the scratching and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's play the second track, Mr. G, Gangsta Shit. And yeah, all these tracks is just like kind of like Urban Drama 1 and 2. They're not real long. I don't really have a long tracks. Actually, this project is a little longer than what I thought it was going to be because I added a few things in the 2 tracks after the song about the play. Kind of added that too, so that made it's a little bit longer. But I didn't want this project to be real long, as far as the urban drama projects. Same thing with 4. I'm gonna try to make that under 10 minutes. So I think this one is about like close to 10 minutes. This urban drama part 3. But yeah, we're gonna get into the third track. The second track, Gangsta Shit. You know what I'm saying? That's me doing all the scratches, all the interludes. You know what I'm saying? All the beats.
I like that old gangsta shit.
It's that gangsta shit. Me on the turntable for the scratching, doing the beats.
Garfield. My name's Garfield. Speak Spanish, Mr. G?
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, G, you know what that means, homeboy?
Yeah.
Shit. It's gangsters.
Yep.
You a gangster, master?
No. I'm not a gangster. I like that old gangster.
Shit.
Gangster. Yeah, if you like that track, make sure you download it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's the second track right there. And what about this project too? There's a lot of certain things, like when I do my projects and I do the breakdown, I'm talking to you guys, but then there's always some other stuff too, that I don't, kind of subliminal, or some things I made things like that, like certain things, leave some stuff out too. So when I do a project, I do it. Why? I'll put certain things together, or sometime either watching some kind of news story, I might hear something on the street, and then then when I'm putting stuff together, like, oh, I can use this or that, or this something that just happened to be popping up in the news, like, man, that's what I'm working on and stuff like that. So yeah, that's track number 2. We're gonna go quick a little interlude break right here. Most of all my stuff is interludes and skits, but the next 2 one supposed to be like a little interlude or insert, should I say. I plan on putting this project on vinyl. I think I'm gonna do this one's my first vinyl. For me personally, I'm not gonna press up a whole bunch of vinyl and stuff like that. I don't got money like that. And plus, y'all not, y'all don't. I don't have a fan base that's kind of supporting all my stuff where I can go flip it and be like, okay, I want to go buy like 20 vinyls or something like that. So I just don't got it like that. But I am planning on getting, putting this CD. I might do like 10 of them, just 10 CDs. And then somebody want to, and I'll let y'all know when I got them. Then I'll just say, hey, I put like in a community or a short or something like that. Hey, I got these CDs. You want to buy a CD? Work out a price or something like that. So, um, yeah. So the next two tracks, I think I want to do like maybe half and half. Like this will be the end of the track A. Then the track after this, which track four, is really going to be like the beginning of side B. So, but yeah, this is how this will be like the ending of side. This will be like the ending of a side A right here. If I had this on vinyl right here, just for you guys right here, I probably end up just pressing on one vinyl record right here. So, yep. So yeah, that's track is number three, and that was called Finger on the Trigger. So next one is track four, and I just call this one DJ GH, which is me, um, interlude. So that's how this one goes. Yeah, that's it right here. So that's track four right there, which, like I said, that'll be probably like the intro of side B if I press up a vinyl. Think about doing it like on 45. I got to make sure and see how much time each side take. Like I said, this is under 10 minutes, and it depends how I want to rearrange it, you know. But I might can only do like track one through four on side A, then five through seven on side B. So we'll see. Um, or I might have to just all rearrange it and try to make it, even before I can have it like how I want it the setup. So yeah, so that's another interlude track right there. So we're gonna play number five, and number five is called "Just a Man." Shit is real. And it's like two parts to it. So I have a beat that kind of switch up. So I'm gonna play like some of the first, then I'm gonna get into the second half. But yeah, once again, I did all the production, did the scratching on here. So I think this was came out pretty dope. You know, So yeah, let's get into um, Just a Man. Shit is real. So I like all my joints, but this is a good one right here.
Can't let a thing like that give you cause to go mouthing off.
Pretty much had the ideal. I did it real quick.
He is a just man. So what do you say? Come on now. Make this easy.
So we can't hear you. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit.
Keep my job. Just talk. Stay quiet, but don't think I don't know. Something's going. Find out what it is. Whoa, buddy, easy.
Skipping it around a little bit. If you like this track, make sure you go to the Bandcamp page, or Apple Music. Look for it on Spotify. To switch up the beat real quick for you guys right here.
Fuck should I know?
A little trap beat.
Or maybe you should check yours. Look, there is something important.
Yeah. That's like towards the end right here.
What was that?
This track is called Just a Man. Shit is real.
What the hell are you thinking?
Yeah. So that's me scratching at the end right here. I'm gonna cut, scratch, So yeah, that's Just a Man. Shit is real. That's track number 5. So we're gonna get into number 6 right here. This was called Where Steak Money. So this is a very serious track right here. Just so we want to know where Snake Money is at right here. You know, me on the beat right here. The concept, So this is basically where Snake Money right here. Play some of it, I'm not gonna play all of it. This is one of the longer tracks on here. This one's about 2 minutes. The last track was 2 minutes and 41 seconds. So those last two tracks, that's me. Did the beat where Snake Money. So yeah, skipped it around a little bit, little trap beat right here. Yeah, I kind of had to change up one of the beats too. This one or the last one, kind of had to just the bass in it was real hard. So I wish I was able to change up the bass like I really wanted it to give it a good fitting. So it's not like light, but it's not thick like how I wanted it. But I had to eliminate it because I couldn't fix it, change it up, how I wanted to. So had to do something different for when you play in your car, won't be boom, 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 stuff like that. So, but yeah, that's track number 6 called Snake Money. So we get into the last track right here, and this one's called Sleepy. This is just the outro of the mixtape right here. And you notice all the tracks had like a sound effect, it had their own little intro to it. So I wanted to start the track off, each track something different, you know. They get into it, had their own kind of like vibe to it. Then when the track come on, it just plays. So yeah, this is the last track right here. Shout out to all the people. I had like 2 people there in and out checking up on me live. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I said donate to the channel. Stick around, hit something in the talking in the chat for a minute. But if you don't talk in the chat, it's all good too. Like once again, this is just my listening to the breakdown of my latest project I put out a couple weeks ago called Urban Drama 3. This is my like how everybody's calling stuff now rollout, promoting, you know, for myself, putting something on the channel, letting people know um, that it's out there. What else do I want to say about this? So that's about it. But yeah, feel free to put something in the chat if you want, if you're out there. But I'm gonna get into the last track. This is called this is called Sleepy, and this is the outro of the project right here. Shout out to everyone. So yeah, there's another sound effect, the drums. I had to put some drums. I think each project I'm gonna try to put like dope drums, you know what I mean?
Hey, what's up, Bente?
So
How you doing?
I'm gonna put drums, something with drums each project, I'll put out, from the old school, they gotta have some kind of drums,
Yeah. Get the crowd on.
Yeah. So yeah. It's the last track. Like I said, I speed it up for you guys a little bit. Yeah, so that's the end of it right there. The Urban Drama Part 3 project. It ended like this. So hopefully y'all like that and support it. Like I said, this kind of project kind of dedicated to my father that passed away last month in August. So yeah, you know, yeah, support. That's about all I got to say. Shout out to the 2 or 3 people popped in and popped out in the chat. Shout out to y'all. Catching on the replay. You know, my channel right here, but this is a different show tonight for you guys. I'm just doing it live. I could do like a pre-recording, but it's always easier for me just to do it live, you know. So the next video I'm going to do for you guys, I have a vinyl opening. So I'm not going to do that live. I'm going to try to do that pre-recording. I'm going to pre-record it, maybe shoot it on my phone or one of my old GoPros or something like that. And yeah, that's about it, you know. So yeah, be looking forward to that. Maybe this weekend I'll be able to, put that up. Like I said, I've called I'm not gonna say the artist, what album and stuff like that. But I usually don't do excuse me, a lot of reviews and you know um, pre-recorded videos and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do the vinyl opening and shout out to you guys that clicked on the shorts that I did, as far as with I did the black exploitation Blu-ray, you know, and the Scarface DVD opening, and what else I did? Bonnie and Clyde one. It's kind of dope. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys, man. Shout out to everybody that checked in. You know, whoever's gonna watch the replay. Hopefully, y'all watch everything. You know, I don't check the analytics, so I don't never know if you guys check all of my videos. You listen to it all the way through. But for the people that listen all the way through, shout out to y'all. And that's about it. Like I said, I'll hit you guys with the review, and then I'll be working on the urban drama part 4, for you guys, and try to put that out by the end of the year. I was hoping to do, you know, part 4 and maybe give you another mixtape, like how I did the coffee mixtape or the Doughboy mixtape, but with somebody else. Put some old and new together, make it like you know, um, a separate mixtape, so that's still up there. But yeah, man, it's your man DJ Green Hornet. That's about all I got for you guys tonight. And thanks for everybody that's checking this out. And that's about it. Just been a listening and breakdown for the Urban Drama Part 3. And I'm out. Peace. See? End it.